22DaBoat is such an anomaly to me because despite having the music, the style, and everything that screams superstar, he's not growing as fast as you'd expect. And the question to me is just why? Now, this is something I spoke about before regarding Ladil, but unlike Ladil, who eventually built a strong audience and following, 22DaBoat hasn't really been as lucky. Now, you might know him from his biggest hit last year, Munyun.
Yeah, walked in coupe, walked in too fresh out with my boo.
Or from working with a show mag, I even did a video covering him as artist to watch. And I still stand by that. But as I kept up with his career, I feel like he's not growing at the pace that I anticipated. Now, with Ladil, one of the main reasons I said Detroit didn't connect with him early on was because his style was different and he wasn't really collaborating with many Detroit artists at first. He does now, but early on that wasn't the case. And for that full video, you can check it out right here. But with 22DaBoat, on the other hand, it's the complete opposite. Now, he's already collaborated with major names in Detroit, including Icewear Vezzo, Payroll Giovanni, and even Babyface Ray, who he linked up with on one of my personal favorite songs from him, Ha Ha.
I be laughing at these goofy niggas, ha ha. Burners to the bank, counting money, ha ha. Hey.
Now, his style to me is super dope and unique. So again, the question remains, why is he having such a hard time growing? Now, you would think after Munyun, every song he dropped after would keep that momentum going. But I don't think the problem is 22 himself. It's the audience, specifically the Detroit audience. Now, I said this before, for some reason, a lot of people in Detroit don't really listen to the type of music 22DaBoat makes. His sound is heavily inspired by early 2000s Neptunes-style hip-hop with beats that often feel exotic compared to the grittier and darker production people are used to in Detroit. For example, a lot of fans of Payroll pointed out how surprised they were to hear him rap over a beat that sampled Britney Spears. And if you compare that to the type of production Payroll usually raps on, it's a huge contrast.
36 zips times 6, one flip. Quarterman kicks times 4, one click. Stay away from grown men on bum shit. Trying to look like they look.
That alone shows how different 22's approach really is. And it's not like he's disconnected from the city. I mean, he's very tapped into Detroit culture. You see it in the collaborations, in his visuals, and even his overall art direction, which is always top tier. But again, I feel like because he's so different, he might be hitting the ceiling with the local audience. So maybe the question really isn't whether 22DaBoat needs to change, but whether he should pivot and target a different audience altogether. Now, I'm not sure if his goal is to keep trying to bring something new to Detroit listeners, or if he's looking to break outside that box. But if he wants to really grow with that unique style he has, I think looking beyond Detroit might be the move. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about 22DaBoat? I really want to hear y'all thoughts on this. So make sure y'all leave y'all comments below. And don't forget to follow us on our Instagram at CM Culture. Stay up to date with new posts and videos every day.